Hey guys, welcome back. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say why I'm going on this, but y'all wondering why whatever I'm doing this time in this what if. Well, you know how if you guys watched the Twin Exorcist anime, if you watched it or not, I have a few things to do. So basically, I'm giving Naruto the Yang power of Rokuromaru, and I'm gonna give Hinata the same version but a different color, but it's gonna be Yang. So I'm gonna say they can like basically do this, but they don't know about it because this power was sealed by the Sage of Six Paths. Not like sealed, but like in dormant in the suit. Basically, this would look when Naruto uses his full power. When Hinata gets this form, she will use like. Alright, I'm gonna say imagine purple mixed with black purple mixed with white, while Naruto's is the opposite colors. Not opposite, but like this color right here, and Hinata's will be purple and white. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna give them. Actually, yeah. So yeah, so I'm gonna begin the whole story. Not really the whole story, but how about how Naruto was like 5 years old. I'm gonna say in this time Naruto doesn't pull pranks. Cause in this version, Naruto almost got killed by a fucking Joni. Not Joni, like Chunin. Chunin. Ah, fuck. Hold on. Basically, Naruto almost got killed by a Chunin, but out of pure determination to stay alive, Naruto raised his arm up, and Naruto unexpectedly turned his hand white, and he sees his arm turning white, and there's a red line on his hand. He blocked the kunai, and once the kunai touched him, it broke. Not like it snapped in two because the strength of the power Naruto wields is like so strong. I'm gonna say even Kurama is impressed Naruto unlocked it so fucking early. So Naruto, with the main strength he has, got up and charged at the Chunin with, I don't even know how. Actually, I do know how, but I'm just saying. The Chunin doesn't even know how Naruto was actually running this fast towards him. Because Naruto doesn't even know his feet or his legs was coming in the same power as his arm. So Naruto threw a punch. Oh shit. That the Chunin thought he can block, but once he punched him, bro, the Chunin went flying. Yeah, the Chunin went flying. I mean, dead ass flying. So Naruto saw that and like was contemplating what this power is, and he thinks, is he really a demon? But he was actually pulled into his mindscape because Kurama actually did some screw loose and actually managed to bring Naruto in his mindscape. So Naruto was shocked that the fox that attacked the village a long time ago is here, and Kurama will calm him down and tell him why he's here and what he's about to tell him. Naruto sit down and actually listened, and he will explain the power of Yin energy and how it can, like in this version, it can upgrade your jutsu into a master rate. But Kurama said he just seen Naruto use 3 parts of the power, like at least like 3 parts of it, and he can probably teach him how to use it, how to use the full power of it if he learns. Naruto would nod, and he said, "Is there a yang energy?" Well, Kuruma is actually sensing around and says he actually does sense it. And he said it's around. When Naruto was actually walking around, he saw 3 bullies picking on a girl. And Kuruma was actually told him that is actually the same energy he felt earlier. So basically, Naruto saying this girl is the same as him. But when the bully tried to throw a rock at Hinata, aka Hinata basically, Hinata raised her arms up and tried to see if she can block it. But Naruto saw something and Kuruma didn't expect. Hinata's arm turned purple and her arm turns like with white lines. And she blocked the rocks by destroying them. And the bully's like, what the kind of freak? And then Naruto actually knocks them out before they say anything else. And Hinata was scared, kind of, like, because she was getting bullied. But when she see a yellow-haired boy knocking 3 bullies out, she was contemplating that is he gonna hurt her or save her. And Naruto looks at her and says, "Oh, hi, my name is Naruto Uzumaki, and I see you kind of in trouble, but I think you can handle it." But I kind of jumped in anyway.
How old are you?
19.
There's a shelter called Shannon West that takes kids from 18 to 24. It's a shelter that takes kids from 18 to 24. They help you get a job. You can stay there, actually, like, stay inside. And the only time to leave is to look for a job. They help you out with clothing, housing, everything.
Sorry about that. Where was I? Naruto was talking to Hinata, and Hinata was actually kind of not really shy at this point because now Naruto talking to Hinata, getting her calm down a little bit, and told her to calm down that force of energy that's on her arm. She would actually oblige and calm down a bit, and then saw the energy that was on her arm dissipate. And she said, how do you know how to do that? And Naruto was actually cheeking and showed her his power a little bit. And his hand turned white and has red lines. Hinata thinks this is kind of cool and asks if Naruto this is his Genkai. Naruto actually said pretty much yeah. But I think but he will tell Hinata this power they both have right now is called yin and yang energy, and there's a full power form, but he hasn't mastered yet. He only can do like 2 arms at a time, and with the proper training she could probably get there as him. She thought and actually thinks about it and actually thought about it and said, alright. And Naruto will ask, does she want to train sometime? She will actually nod and actually wants to train with Naruto at this point in time, instead of like being that shy Hyuga girl at this point. So she said, how about tomorrow? She has nothing to do anymore. Nothing to do anyway. And Naruto nodded and just dashed off. And Hinata bodyguard was actually just trying to find Hinata. Hinata made herself known and actually told her what happened and how a boy saved her. And the shooting, actually, the Hyuga who bodyguard who was protecting Hinata was shocked at the opposed demon saved his heiress from bullies, and he thinks he should tell Shashi about this, and he thinks he does. After they get back to the Hyuga compound, Naruto did give Hinata tips to do some push-up sit-ups and some things, and she went in the room and actually did some of them. After Hinata's bodyguard explained the situation when it happened to Hinata and the occurred, Sasha is actually thankful for Naruto. Naruto is actually asking Gigi for some taijutsu moves, and Hiruzen actually kind of took the account because he wanted to try Naruto anyway. So basically, Hiruzen took Naruto and do some light taijutsu training, and Hiruzen seeing Naruto adapting so fast is actually thinking he must be a prodigy. So he thinks the people at the school is treating him badly and failing on purpose. So he will actually start training Naruto a little bit more seriously, and then train him on ninjutsu, genjutsu, and all that. While Hinata is actually training on her own, pushing her body almost like straight up to the limit until she actually activated, without even knowing, activating the Lion Fist without even thinking about it. And she said, handy. And when it was time to Naruto and Hinata meet up without anybody finding out about these two knowing each other and all that. So Naruto is actually telling Hinata about the Nine-Tails still inside of him at this point because she trusts Naruto and what the Nine-Tails told him about him and her's power. So she says, so our power comes to the stage of 6 paths. Basically, Naruto would not. But he will also tell Naruto will tell Hinata, he also told him he was actually a reincarnation of the Sage of 6 Paths son that's passed down to generations. And the other son of Ashura's brother is actually sealed inside someone named Sasuke Uchiha. Actually, he would know it's Sasuke because he can feel that connection. So she said, neat. So basically, everything will go kind of more similar. Basically, yeah, everything will go kind of similar at this point until Naruto starts training on how to control her power. And I'm gonna say at this point, Naruto and Hinata controlled the form, like the yellow and the purple form, into like not really like basically up to their shoulders, like to the full body size, but not to their heads. That's the only thing they cannot fit. Because every time they try to do that, it always like strains their brain. So they always do like to have, not really have like the full body size, but not set in their head. So they actually train with this, and noticing the power gap that between everybody else between these two are way overpowered. I mean, like once they make a kick and try to kick each other, like with one kick colliding with another kick, something happened. I mean, nothing really happened, but once they kicked, there was a forceful shockwave. And Naruto thinks we should calm that down a bit. And Hinata would nod and notice this. She would use her body Kugan, sensing some ninjas coming this way. So she'd tell Naruto and her would dip. So I'm going to say at the academy, Naruto is actually not really a loudmouth, keeps quiet and actually keeps up his studies. I'm not saying like people still don't like being with Naruto, but Hinata's the only one talking to him, basically. Naruto would actually say basically, they just basically talking. And then Ruka Sensei will come in, and Naruto and Hinata will actually straight up and actually just start paying attention to class. So Ruka will actually see that Naruto is actually paying attention. He's actually kind of kidding. That Naruto used to be like a troublemaker, but now seeing this change and talking to another student instead of falling over Sakura, he's proud of his little brother. So everything would go not really similar. I'm going to say this at this point. Naruto, at this point, aced the goddamn test, along with Hinata being first place. When it comes to the Taijutsu battle, it'll become him and Sasuke. Sasuke's fangirls will tell him to beat that loser, and Naruto would actually not listen to that. Hinata was holding back her fuming. I mean, like, she's angry that they just said that. Naruto would see that and he's like, I gotta do this. He said, alright, bring it on. Sasuke, was it? Sasuke got a tick mark and say, oh wow, this, you think you can beat me? I'm the last Uchiha around. And Naruto said, yeah, just like your brother, huh? Sasuke will harden his eyes at Naruto, like, what did you say? And Naruto will say, just like your brother, huh? Because you're trying to kill him, right? Sasuke will just dash at Naruto like, what do you know about it? Naruto would just basically not even hit Sasuke. And he'd just be dodging Sasuke without even trying, staying in the circle without even trying. And Sasuke is like, fight me, damn fucking Dobby. Naruto just literally just dodging Sasuke, like without a care what the fangirls are like wondering what the, now like why is Sasuke not beating this loser? Hinata's just chuckling, and the fangirls look at Hinata like they were gonna do something, but once they see her smile, they notice something's gone wrong. And he said, come on Sasuke, come on, I know you're stronger than this. And Sasuke, with pure rage, activated his Sharingan at Tomoe, and Naruto think this is gonna be kind of fun. Sasuke dodged Naruto. Naruto catched his punch. Naruto sent a kick. Sasuke catched it, and it was going back and forth. I mean, Naruto is like not really demolishing Sasuke, but just lowering his power to his level, and it's going back and forth. And everybody's in awe. These two are matching each other blow for blow. And Sasuke backed up and started doing the fireball jutsu, while Naruto just stands there. And Naruto thinks, should I pull out that jutsu? And Naruto thinks about it and he said, yeah, I'm gonna show off a little. He looks at Hinata and he say, in his head I'm gonna show off. Hinata knows he's gonna do it. So when Sasuke did a fireball jutsu, Naruto put his hand out and see a golden aura around it. Everybody's wondering what that is. And then Naruto was actually, like, at this point, Naruto controlled the golden aura without letting his hand turn white. And Naruto did a goddamn S-class jutsu, a fucking Rasengan, out of nowhere. Everybody's like, wait, isn't that the Daimes? Naruto's like, I'm gonna use like 10%. And when the fireball gets, and Naruto said, Rasengan. And bro, even Naruto at this point didn't even know how powerful this shit will be. When that shit hits the fucking ball, the fireball, that shit dispersed and went to Sasuke. Naruto say, oh shit, it's gonna kill him. And dashes and grabs Sasuke out the way while that shit just keep going. And it will go out winner Naruto Uzumaki, and basically everything will go similar. Not really similar because Naruto tells Haruka about Mizuki and all that shit. And Mizuki got executed permanently. Done. I'm gonna announce the team. It's gonna be basically, I'm gonna do the next episode about being teams. If you guys tell me what teams Naruto and Hinata should be on, you gotta tell me which team. So peace out. I hope you guys give me the right answer about which team they should be on, and peace out.